Today we break bread and rank it.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Just a reminder, in addition to a new episode of GMM every weekday, make sure to pop by on Saturday for our brand new behind the scenes, off the cuff, anything can happen show. Let's talk about that. But today, let's talk about my favorite word in the English language, free.
Nothing in life is free except hotel shampoo, hugs, and Netflix using your dad's login. But there's one more thing in life that's free, and it's probably the greatest free thing of them all, even better than hugs, and that is restaurant bread.
Now, if you're gonna fill up on free restaurant bread, which restaurant bread should it be? Today, we are gonna determine the best. It's time for This is a Bread Basket. You got me munching on, you gonna spread butter on. Look how I'm ranking them, woo! We blew our entire budget obtaining free breads from 6 different restaurants. Olive Garden, Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, Cracker Barrel, Texas Roadhouse, and Outback Steakhouse.
And we're gonna be ranking them on a scale of 1 to 6 as follows. Our yeast favorite. I don't want none of this. Ciabatta, be kidding me! On the rise,
Hey.
baguette, more of this, and Rolls Royce.
All right, let's get to tasting some bread.
Round 1.
The classic Olive Garden breadsticks, 140 calories per serving.
Look at it. It is a perfect looking piece of bread.
It's a bread log, man.
It's as if a giant had made a sub.
And listen to this. Olive
That
Garden
was shrunk down.
serves an average of 675 million breadsticks a year. That's freaking nuts, man.
Look at that.
They push the unlimited nature of them. And so what I find myself doing is only eating these at Olive Garden and not eating anything else like the lasagna. But then I'll take a whole bunch of these home, and they'll harden.
You put them in your shirt? You made it look like,
Well, yeah, sometimes.
put them in your pants?
My mom has put them in her pocketbook, okay? This was growing up. We would eat at Olive Garden a lot. Take them home, the next day they've hardened and you can build structures out of them.
Oh.
Like retaining walls for
Okay,
landscaping.
You don't eat them, you just build with them.
I don't have to eat it because I know what it tastes like. It's great.
It's got a yeastiness to it.
It's very good. Of course, we're gonna move them in the ranking. So probably to start off with, we're gonna put it somewhere in the middle, 3-ish.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
We'll move it around later.
Round 2. Next up we have Cheesecake Factory's famous brown bread.
There you go.
It is very brown. It has, what is that?
Oat Flex.
It looks like oats. Now, the last time I went to Cheesecake Factory, the waiter came up to me as he handed us the bread. He said, "Little secret, you should dip that brown bread in ranch. It'll blow your mind." And then he brought ranch back.
He brought ranch.
And I dipped it in there and I was like, it's pretty good, but it's not blowing my mind.
Yeah, it seems a little weird, actually.
It was like he thought he had come up with some very special thing.
I mean, it's a wheat bread roll. I'm actually surprised. The magic of Cheesecake Factory surrounding the bread kind of makes it better.
Well,
I'm thinking.
this really receives butter very well.
Better than ranch, you say?
This is a higher quality bread than Olive Garden bread.
Yeah.
That tastes like it was shot out of some sort of tube somewhere where
Like-
a robot was in charge.
Like extruded.
Yeah,
You just extrude this.
it's like Play-Doh bread. In fact, there's probably a 4-year-old in the back
Just
putting
like-
it into
Rolling it out like snakes.
an easy bake oven. But this is like,
So you're saying
I
this
feel
is
like there's
better.
a chef back there.
You're saying this is better. How
I think
much
there's a
better?
chef at Cheesecake Factory, guys. I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, how much better is the question?
Not that much better for now.
Round 3. Next up we have Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay Biscuits. Woo, daddy.
These are special. These are so special. They don't even need butter.
You can buy the box mix in the store and make this at home, am I right?
Oh my gosh! Beyonce has a condition on which she will take you to Red Lobster.
I'm familiar with the tune.
Yeah.
and it goes so well together.
It might be worth it.
What we're saying is Cheddar Bay biscuits are quite the aphrodisiac.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's like well, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. You can do your own research.
They're heavenly.
It's so good. It's flaky. It's perfect. Speaking of Beyonce, my Aunt Swan would always go to Red Lobster.
You have a aunt that's a swan?
Well, she's no longer with us, but her name was Swan. Very sweet woman, and she knew where to get to Cheddar Bay. So every time I think of these, I think of my Aunt Swan.
Now, I mean, I feel really strongly that these are going to be the best thing we taste, but if you want to leave some room, we can put them at 2.
Round 4.
And now for some biscuits and cornbread from Cracker Barrel. Now, they give you 2 kinds of bread at Cracker Barrel, and we could not find one of these in Los Angeles. We had to drive all the way to Victorville to the nearest Cracker Barrel to pick up this bread.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're not global.
Right.
I wonder if there's one in Tokyo. I said, I wonder if there's one in Tokyo. I said, no. Check this out, guys. In honor of what he just did, we turned it into a t-shirt that you can buy at mythical.store. And you can buy these at Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
If you drive to Victorville, or you live near any interstate in, I think, the Southeast, I don't know.
Yeah, they're all over the Southeast.
Are you're gonna go for,
I'm going to go for both.
I'm gonna go for the biscuit. The biscuit looks like a KFC biscuit. It's not as much flaky as it is.
This is really, really, really good bread. Like, it's a little dry without anything on it. And both of them are good. And I like the fact that they throw both of them at you at the same time.
I love that.
Don't make a choice.
They give you
Just embrace
options.
both. It's a really good biscuit. It's really good cornbread. They give you the suggestion of the butter and the jam.
Blackberry jam on a biscuit. Oh, that's great for me. I love that. It's not Cheddar Bay biscuit level though. That is an entity in and of itself of magic.
Yeah, the Cheddar Bay biscuit represents like a unique creation that they can call their own. Mm-hmm. And this is actually just a representation of really good country cooking, which for me puts it
I don't,
above it. No chance it's not better than Cheesecake Factory bread.
Yeah, because that's just wheat bread. Again, if you take this out of Cheesecake Factory, it loses its wow factor. But the Cracker Barrel, it holds up in just this place. Round 5. And next up, Texas Roadhouse rolls. Made from scratch and baked every 5 minutes, Rhett, slathered with homemade melted honey cinnamon butter.
Yeah, and listen, that is a special touch because I'm saying that the full presentation of the bread, including the oh gosh,
Whoa.
I'm getting excited. The sides that they serve with it is all part of it. I mean, look how that butter just it gives. It just keeps on giving.
Give it to me.
Look how much it gives. It's whipped.
Now
It's whipped.
here is a confusing fact. The first Texas Roadhouse location was in Clarksville, Indiana. Opened in 1993. The Texas Roadhouse Company headquarters is based in Louisville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to take a road trip from Texas to get to both of those places.
True. That's it.
You know, the good news about these is each roll is only 350 calories. Without the butter.
Without the butter. Dang.
I mean, look how shiny they are. I kind of just want to lick the outside of it.
I know, like, look at my fingers.
Oh, do that.
Daddy shiny fingers.
No, Daddy, lick that. Just lick the outside, trust me. Is that everything you thought it would be?
Hey, next time you go to a Texas Roadhouse, look in the corner booth. You'll see me over there.
Mommy, that man's licking his rolls. Well, honey, you ought to try it before you judge him. Now he's just leaving his tongue out. Boy, that's a lot better than I thought it would be. These are really good. In my opinion,
Are you crying a little
bit. These are better than Cracker Barrel. I hate to say it.
You're right.
They're more unique.
You're right.
But
as a matter of fact, they make me now hate Cracker Barrel.
Oh no. There's definitely
Slidey.
definitely better than those. We've already established that order.
Now, I don't know what's next yet, but I'm leaving hope that there's some magical free bread that's gonna topple Red Lobster. But
I do know what's next.
Round 6.
The Outback Steakhouse brown bread.
Okay, you're right. Here
More
it is.
brown bread.
Look at that. There's a whole one for you.
Just when you thought you didn't have enough brown bread.
And they got 2 different types of butters. A whipped butter, and this is a more solidified butter.
Bread-wise, before we get to the
right?
butter,
A whipped butter?
it's a honey butter and a regular butter.
Okay.
Before we get to the butters, what I will say is that smell test, it smells just like Cheesecake Factory, but it doesn't have oatmeal on the outside of it. So I don't know what.
It doesn't smell exactly like it.
It smells stronger. There's a little bit more of
Yeah.
a bready smell, but it's in the same family. It's in the brown bread family.
Take a little bit of this.
You definitely go whipped, right?
Remember when Outback was accused of being a den of Satanists?
Yeah, because they are. Oh, try that honey butter.
Is that a good thing? Oh yeah.
But is the bread really doing? How much is the bread doing for you? Because the butter's good,
The butter's free.
and like I said, the butter's part of the whole package.
It is, and I think this really does bump it up above the Cheesecake Factory butter.
But does it beat Cracker Barrel at this point? Because they've got butter and jam.
No, there's no way.
All right.
There's no way.
So is this what we're saying right here?
This is what we're saying. Olive Garden, much to my, I don't know, hold on. I don't think that the Olive Garden logs
Okay, well,
should be at the bottom of the stack.
retaste.
They're fun Italian themed logs of lasagna companion.
You want to wedge that log right in between the 2 brown breads?
Either that or right here. I mean, we're either talking about this or this.
Put that log in between the 2 buns of brown bread.
Yep. That's what it's gonna be, right there.
Hey!
There
There it is. The definitive free bread order.
Texas Roadhouse, made a good run for the money, but Red Lobster comes out on top.
The Cheddar Bay biscuits cannot be beat.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Becca. And I'm Callie. And we're at Boomers in Southern California. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
I don't know what that was. I
was booming.
I don't think it was bread. Click the top link to watch us eat Cheddar Bay biscuit French toast.
What?
In Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land, the GMM Tokyo tee is the wildest all-over print tee you never knew you needed. Get it now at mythical.store.